And now to a young entrepreneur who has set her sights on making a real difference to the lives of people with disabilities. Marita Cheng is a former Young Australian of the Year, and she has a double degree in mechatronics and computer science. She's also an expert on robotics. Marita Cheng, welcome to talk about it.
Thanks for having me.
So Marita, tell us a little bit about your story. How did you get involved in or interested in robotics?
When I was growing up, my mum would tell me to do the housework, clean my room, sweep the floors, and I'd think to myself, while I was doing those chores, obviously, this would be so much easier if we had robots in our lives to do these chores for us. And I looked around and there were no robots that could clean my room, no robots that could sweep the floors for me. And I decided that I would join the robotics revolution and help bring robots into the world.
So how did you get started? Because you're fairly young, you're 25 years old, and you've already achieved quite a lot in the field. What did you do? How did you begin?
I just started by building Lego robots when I was in high school and building line-following robots and just building little robots to do all kinds of different things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's meet your latest creation. Let's meet Jiva.
Sure, this is Jiva. She's named after Jessica Evans, who's the first person with disabilities that I met when I started this project, and Jess said, oh, this is a great project and I really love it. And I was just so inspired by her that I decided to name it after her. So
let's see what she can do.
Jiva is a robotic arm for people with limited upper mobility. She is iPad controlled, and iPhone controlled. The control interface is really simple. She can go up, she can go down, left, right.
Brilliant.
She can go forward, and she can go back.
The purpose of Jiva is to help people with disabilities. What is the hopes for Jiva to ultimately be able to do? What types of things, you know?
So Jiva can be mounted onto a wheelchair or onto a table. It's hoped that Jiva would be able to help feed people, sign their names for them, feed them medication.
Can you show us a little bit more about the types of how you're making her move?
Sure. So we can also open her hand and we can close it. We can get her to grip around whatever she's gripping around. We can turn her hand. The wrist can go down, or it can adjust to be parallel with the ground, or it can go up and again adjust to be parallel with ground. We've also got grid where she can go to a different point in space. So if she's over here and she decides to go near your face to say hi, then we can do that as well.
Oh, very cool. Great, so what we have is almost like a spatial representation of where we are, and you're able to move her all the way from one direction to another seamlessly.
Exactly.
In one move.
And the other thing that we can do is, let's say she's over here and we think, oh, I want her to go over there. So we instruct her to do that, but then halfway there we decide, no, we don't want her to do that, and so we just tell her to stop halfway through.
Okay, cool. And you said that, ultimately she should be able to, feed people their food and give them medication. And we have a few examples over here. So let's show, what it would be like, for example, if she were to grab the fork and, maybe feed some people some fish balls that we've got over there.
Sure, let's give that a go.
Lovely. Oh, well done. Okay, great.
Yum.
Should we maybe now show that she can also draw?
Mm-hmm. Sure, let's do that.
So Jiva is going to show us how to draw a smiley face. Good luck, Jiva. Why is it important for a person with disabilities to be able to do something like this?
Oh, they'll be able to sign their signature when they're at the bank, or they'll be able to express their creativity. We select smile face and we say play. Oh no! It went the opposite way.
Hey, she came close. Look, not bad. And I loved how you were actually showing her, much like, if Jiva was a young child, really, you hold their hand and you show them how to draw. But you did that with this robot.
Exactly.
Brilliant. I mean, you need to work on it being the other way around, but not a bad effort at all. So what are some of the other things that she can do? Feeding medicine, I understand, is another really sort of important task.
Exactly.
Okay. We have a jar of Tic Tacs here that are going to act as our medicine.
So, just to show another use case, this is how the robotic arm could pick up the water bottle, for example.
Okay, brilliant. So it can also feed someone, give someone a drink of water as well. Okay, so we've seen a bunch of different tasks that Jiva can do, and this is prototype number 4. What next?
We're going to build a couple more prototypes and then we'll start shipping them to our first customers. My vision is to have everyone in the world have a robotic arm and have robotic arms be as useful as the personal computer is for us.
Well, Marita Cheng, I hope your vision comes true. Thanks so much for showing us Jiva, and thanks for joining us and talk about it.
Thank you so much. To say thanks, Jiva and I would like to give you some chocolate.
Okay, cool. I can honestly say this is the first time a robot has ever fed me anything.
And it won't be your last. There you go.
Woo! Thanks, Jiva.